Good morning, everybody. Just about to start with Uber and Lyft. Well, actually, started at 6:30 in the morning, and it's 10:15 right now in the morning. It's a bit slow for Uber and Lyft passengers right now, but figure I'd take a break right about now. So I figure I'd make this like a log for myself. I don't want to forget because it's already my second week now, and I just want to make a recap on my first day doing Uber because I didn't do Lyft when I first started with Uber. So pretty much on my first day with Uber, I got out there, made my first trip. I'm located in the Bay Area. I'm not going to really give out where exactly in the Bay Area. But yeah, so I started my first trip, was like about, went there, we went to the person. He was like about 3 minutes away from me. Made about $8 on that, and the rest of the night I kept doing that over and over again. $8, $10, pretty much in that range. $10 from the trip, and got all the jitters out the way. Just go ahead and knocking it out. It really became easier for me because I just came out of a serving industry as a waiter, so it wasn't really that hard for me to really get out there and talk to people, and it was just simple like that. And over the past weeks, I got a hang for it. People, had an interest for me, and my rating was at a 5.0 with Uber at the time for that week. It was at a 5.0. And later on, when I kept going at it, because I have school from 9 to 5 Tuesday through Saturday, so when I get out of school at 5, I will go straight into Uber. And I don't want to get off topic, but when I first noticed my ratings was going down, I was trying to figure out why it was going down. I mean, my car was clean. I mean, I just got a new car. I'm making payments on it. I didn't do a lease. I was gonna do a lease, but now I'm making payments on a car, doing like about $200 a month on a 2013 Ford Fusion EcoBoost. And so pretty much I was noticing that my rating was going down from a 5.0 into a 490, and it kept dipping to a 480, and then it just finally stopped at 473. And I was trying to figure out why my rating score was going down. I had a talk with a friend of mine that introduced me to Uber, and he couldn't really fill in the gaps about why my credit score was going down. He was telling me to rate the passengers a 4 or lower. Somehow that would make my rating would go back up, and that really did not really make a lot of sense to me because I had a lot of great people in my car. They loved my personality. My car was clean. So pretty much I did my research going on YouTube. I went through a lot of channels like Uberman. That's one I really would recommend. Taught me a whole lot of ones. There has been other people, but I'm so bad I forgot about their names, but I'll introduce their names in other videos on how they gave me some information how to better my ratings and my service to people. So what I've noticed now, I took everything that I got from YouTube and some of my own ideas and brought it into Uber. So now instead of my score being a 473, now I shot it back up to a 489. And that only took me about a week. Because with Uber, I'm noticing that with rating, it takes a long while for it to go back up the way you want it to be. So it took a while. But for me, it took a week to jump from a 473 to a 489, and it's still on the rise, going up. Some of the things that I've, in my own opinion, used for bettering my score, which it's showing result, and I'm not stopping. It keeps going. I've brought in water bottles. I brought in USB cords for iPhones, Androids. I brought mints. I did hear a lot of people saying on YouTube bringing candies. I don't want to take that risk with my car because, I mean, it's a very clean car and I don't want to bring candies in here and people throwing wrappers and sticky stuff to the floor. And to me, my own opinion, I don't feel like that's really necessary because I've even asked some of the passengers in here, would they prefer candy in the car? Some of them say it's not necessary. They're just looking for mints and waters because they had long nights and they want to clear up their breath, and some water to get them hydrated for the day. So that's one of the things that I've implemented in my car: water, cords, mints. I even play like 80s music because I noticed that really panders to everybody, and every time they sit in my car they just love it to death. They love all my 80s music. They jam out to it. It's great. They love it. I got my 80s music on Spotify, 80s mix, just played that the whole time. Normally I do have an iPod, so I'm probably just gonna put 80s music on my iPod and just play that the whole time instead of paying for just doing Spotify for 80s music, because that's only what I use it for. So yeah, and I mean, this right here is just a log. It's just a log from my own personal experience. Some things that I don't want to. I mean, I'm gonna keep going a little bit long with it. I mean, bear with me. If not, you can just nitpick some of the things in here and just move on to another video. I'm just making this a log for my own self, so I can see, just to keep progress and status on my own progress, if I'm getting better or not. So I'm not really much here to try to pander to dropping it to a short video. I'm just trying to make this a log for my own benefit and for other people too as well, if they want to take some other information out of this as well. So pretty much on my third or fourth day, I ran into a bit of actually no, let me go back. I actually came across, my own experience. I came across people smelling bad, smelling weird. So now I actually have Febreze in my car because I don't want my next passenger to smell the next person sitting in my car. And I can notice it on the face that my car smells funny because of the last person. And one of those things too can actually hurt your credit, can hurt your rating. When people smell that your car smells funny, it's not clean. People are very cleanly when from what I've noticed when I ask them all sorts of questions. They like a clean car, smelling good, nice music to listen to. That's one of the things that I've experienced, people just smelling bad on my first day, and I don't really have that problem much anymore. So, but now I just carry Febreze in my car and air fresheners because people do love a nice smelling car. What else? That's pretty much. Oh, and I've also came across people that are a bit aggressive, even sitting in my car on my fourth day. People just being aggressive, not knowing. Because with me, where I'm going, I'm out in the city in the Bay Area. I'm still not going to say where, but city in the Bay Area. A lot of people really want you to know your surroundings and navigation, and you turning on different streets that it's the wrong way. A lot of the passengers hold it against you, and that's one thing that's going to hurt your rating, not knowing where you're going when it comes to navigation. That's just one of the things too, navigation. So yeah, so pretty much I had an aggressive driver because he thought that I knew the city very well, and I didn't come exactly. I came to the navigation, but it wasn't close enough where he was at. So then, pretty much to sum it up, he gets in my car. He's irate with me because he expects me to know the whole surrounding, and he's pissed off with me because now he's gonna miss his cab because apparently I didn't come to exactly where he wanted me to come, but then I went to the navigation where it took me to. And that's just one of the things with navigation too. You really want to get down your surroundings. I mean, don't really full-heartedly go into navigation. Really go off learning your surroundings. It's the street names and remember where it's at. Don't rely sorely, basically just on navigation, go off memory and getting it down, and streets and everything like that. So yeah, I've came across a lot of aggressive people. That's one of my things. I haven't came across a lot of drunk people from what I've seen through YouTube videos. People saying people will throw up in the car. I haven't came across it. I usually stop at 12 o'clock. I usually start at 6 in the morning, and I get done at 12 p.m. midnight. So I can't really much complain about how much I make. On my first week, I only made just 110 on my first week, because I was, like I said, I go through school 9 to 5. And then now I'm actually putting some more effort into it now. This week I made 520, and now this week I'm steadily doing, I try to finish off at 25 trips in a day, and just try to meet my goal at 200, or try to do even more than that, but 200 is my main cap. Say it's 200, and that's pretty much. Well, I don't know what this guy's doing. Better not hit my car. But yeah, and now it's my third week now, and then in this week right now, I'm trying to go towards the $1,000 mark. But the way I did my estimating, I'll be hitting that in the next Sunday, because I want to do 200, and it's been 200 this whole week. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I also did an interview with Lyft. With Lyft as well. So now I'm Uber and Lyft at the same time. Still waiting on my mustache to come in. And one thing I've even noticed with Lyft and Uber people, from my own experience, are two different demographics of people when it comes to talking and personality. Lyft people are, from my own experience, they're more out there. They're social. They want to ask you really, like, how deep questions, more about how's your day going, like more of like a family type of trying to get to know you, like it feels like home type of personality. I don't know if I'm even wording that right, but it's more of like they really want to get to know you, like everything about you, and they're very talkative, and I like that. I'm a talkative person myself. With Uber people, I do get talkative people, but it's more just robotic in a way. Just trying to just put on the headphones and the glasses and just head straight to work, not to be bothered, just play a little music, 80s music. And that's pretty much what I've dealt through, and this has been my third week, so this is from what I've experienced so far. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to really give. If anybody else has any like questions for me, just ask away. I'm pretty sure I can answer it, because like I said, I wake up 6 in the morning, and I end at 12. So I know there's more to learn, but I'm just going about, I feel like I covered every ground when it comes to ride sharing, when it comes to servicing people. And like I said, now my rating is now shot up tremendously, because I added some things to my my Ubering and Lyft service. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I will end this, and I will probably I'll make another one probably in the next week or so. So that's pretty much it, and thank you.